Greetings and welcome. I am Epigee and I'm journeying on an Undermine adventure. Planning to do 100% in 100 episodes. So 100 playthroughs of the game, 100 episodes on YouTube, and 100% of the game completed. And that starts right here and right now. I'm going to hit play. I've already beaten the game a significant amount, 85 hours in, as you can see here. But that isn't what we're interested in. We're interested in a very new game from the very start of the game. Which means I'll play through all the cinematics, I'll read everything that pops up here, and just sort of build through it like that. Again, I have a prior experience, so some of the stuff's going to be new, and I'm going to take a little bit more of an advanced experience, a little bit more of an advanced take as we go through this game. So Arcanos, the Archmage, is asking me to do an important task for him. There are earthquakes in the mines. It needs me to delve into the mines and find the source of the tremors. There's another thing. Our blacksmith's gone missing, and without him the forge lies dormant. If we are to delve deep into the Undermine, we will need to forge some new equipment. Find the blacksmith and the source of the tremors. Take this key and unlock the entry to the mine. Don't fail me. Does he have anything else to say? Take that journal on the table. It will record the journal. It will record your journey for posterity. Thank you, Arcanos. I will pick up the journal. Journal looks like this. It's got relics, potions, and all this stuff. Really, you don't care about this at all. This automatically gets filled in as you find new enemies. This gets filled in as you find new items. But it is hard, I must say, to actually fill that thing out. Refer to it if you ever seek the answer to a question. Alright. Then we got the blacksmith area down here. We need to unlock the blacksmith to unlock the upgrades for, which I imagine we'll do this episode. As long as I don't get too headstrong here. We can lock on here, but the potions lady, it's closed. So we can unlock here. See what's up here. I don't remember what this looks like. Alright, we got this magical, mystical doorways. Nothing really of note in there. For now, we got to unlock some more stuff. So, onward to the start of episode 1 of the Undermine adventure. Alright, I'm going to play as smart as I can for a lot of this stuff, because a lot of the times you don't have a build that can actually get very far. You're forced to min-max, and that can be exhausting. I wonder why this statue's here. But I am... Here's a bomb. Alright, let's plant the bomb. We'll peep the skelly while we're at it. Got another bomb. Pete the Skelly. How are you gonna put a Skelly in and then find nothing right after? Just 1 health. Easy clear on the bug rat, the bug fly. I wonder if I'd sound more professional if I implemented the proper terminology for a lot of these things. I always felt like when I was playing other video games, my inability to call things by their proper name sort of stunted my professionality. But this is a professional thing. You know, we're all friends here. We're just hanging out playing a video game together. Oh, what an excellent first item. We got Butcher's Cleaver right here. This is when enemies are dead, they drop meat. If we have golden meat unlocked, or the golden apple, we could unlock, they can drop gold as well as that, which is very good. It's going to sustain our health and keep us nice and healthy as we adventure in the Undermine. Now, I imagine... Oh my god, everything takes so much longer to kill. I imagine they didn't intend for this game to be beaten on the first playthrough. It seems like, from what I remember of my early games playing it, that they intend for you to fail. And by fail, I mean die. They intend for you to die because you get more unlocks when you die, and then you come back alive with, like, more... What are those things? I have never seen that enemy before. I wonder if I should have let them touch me or something. Not a risk I want to take right now, especially because I'm so weak as it is. We'll see what's up in this exclamation point room. It seems that the blacksmith's in here. Hello. Wayland, the blacksmith.
I was just down here picking some of the mushrooms when one of those quakes caved the entrance in. It's cool. I got a prescription for these from the...
Wayland, why are we throwing that sort of references in here?
Really appreciate you blasting me out of here, dropping the foot.
Also, can we... Hold on. Kids are out in the basket. Find blueprints laying around. We'll send it to him. Maybe one of the chest over there free of charge. We don't pay for them. It's gonna tell me to buy this. Remember that. If you can afford it, I suggest buying that, but it did a fine job. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get this. This is an attack upgrade. What I was saying before is that what kind of economy, like, sources pharmaceuticals from a blacksmith exploring the mine? Like, he's got a prescription for it, not to mention he knows what a prescription is? What kind of society are we running down here? I mean, one where we have an infinite amount of peasants who are, like, willing to go into the mine to kill themselves for the sake of some grand archmage. Archmage? I never knew. Alright, so we got the blueprint. We freed the blacksmith, meaning next time we die or next time we're in the base, we can, oh, we die in one hit. Weakness. Next time we are in the base, we can get some upgrades for our equipment, making the game naturally easier to play, as we have more damage on our attacks, more health, all of that good stuff. I don't think I'll eat that. Keep that out of here. We will not eat that because we are at full health. Let's see what the canary does. I haven't played with the canary very much. I tend to favor the curse hand, but we'll get there eventually. Canary picks up gold for the peasant. Gold picked by the canary has increased value, so get more gold. And the canary picks Pilfer Spear. The canary gains speed and steals gold from the pilfers. The pilfers, mind you, are the green creatures that keep popping up, trying to take my gold. The next time there's some gold available, I'll try and demonstrate this. So we can get him in the hole. We can. Bravo. Kind of an uneventful first round here. Oh, here we go. I'll show you some pilfers. That right there is a pilfer. Their only goal is to be annoying and steal my money. Sometimes they have an added benefit of accidentally spawning as bomb pilfers, where if well, they'll have like a bomb attached to them, so you can blow them up, and you'll see me make use of those. See right there, boom. So now, if I wanted to, I could have tried to blow up one of these walls. No guarantee that their secret room is going to be behind there, but there are secret rooms, and they could be, of course, behind there. And if they are, the pilfer bombs are a good way to blow that stuff up when you're very, very poor, like I am. Poor, not in money, although 200 gold right now, just about what I'm at, is pretty poor. This key is extremely useful. If you notice last key, there were 2 rooms we couldn't get in, or last stage, last floor, right? There were 2 rooms that we couldn't get in because they were blocked by a key. And now that we have a key, we should be able to hop in those a lick splickety quick. Oh, okay. One of the things you can unlock is picking things up when you throw your... Isn't this the blacksmith we just found? Is it gonna... Oh, it requires a special... Don't bother, it's locked. Don't bother, it's locked tight. I let that wizard bamboozle me into coming down here. Or let that wizard bamboozle me into coming down here. Look where it got me. You help me out here, I can help you. If you help me out of here, I can help you out too. I have some useful skills being a bombsmith and all. I bet you if I let him out, he doesn't actually give me bombs. He says, meet me upstairs, and then I'll help you. That's just my guess, though. On the bright side, it didn't consume my key, like I thought it would. So, we're all very pleased about that. Stop that. Mostly because, like I said before, key is bombs, very valuable resources, so, Oh, it's a rock mimic? Ooh, this guy isn't in the normal game. I don't know where he's going to bounce. This guy isn't in the normal game. I don't have a lot of experience fighting him. I just seem relatively low health. Ooh, okay. First time getting hit. Not bad as far as I'm concerned. Again, not a creature I have very little or very much experience fighting. As you can tell by my timings being as wackadoo as they are. Okay. Oh, I've walked into the path. Shouldn't be a big problem. Should be able to just clean them out like this. Alright, there is a bit of a pause there, if you notice, before he starts his rolly attack, which is beneficial. See, so you can just react to it. That shouldn't be too big of a problem. I have a feeling he's going to roll again randomly. So my timing on that is a bit off. Easy kill, rock pile mimic down. One of the things that is a little bit frustrating about this game, It's a special key. Ooh, you could tell because it looks like this key, but it's filled in the center. One of the things that's frustrating about this game is the combat, right? So you have this melee attack, and you have this throw ranged attack. And generally the melee attack's going to do more damage than the ranged, but it has the disadvantage of being melee. So you'd think there'd be more builds. Hey, back up top, don't trust that wizard, but nowhere else to go. Make sure to pay me a visit. I can upgrade those firecrackers you call bums. Thanks, mate. Wait, what? Rock Paul Mimic, how in the hell did it fashion a cage with a lock and a key? So many questions, but I'm too hungry to care for the answers. Here, take this, it'll help on your journey. Oh, you gave me a bomb. See you around, old friend. See you around, old friend. Alright, seems like he's done giving me stuff. Anyway, as I was saying, it seems like there should be more melee-based builds that are, like, effective, but generally your best strategy is just putting as many points as you can, or as many, or, oops. The phrasing on that was a little weird, but getting as many relics as you can in the thrown weapons, and just not ever left-clicking, except for in like instances where there's like 0 threat to your health. There, get that for me. I have 1 key. We got a decent amount of money, so I'm gonna go open the shop. The little pilfer guy on the mini-map icon here is the shop. And see if he has any options for me. 3 options, one of them being a key, one of them being meat, one of them being troll's blood, troll sweat. So we'll get the key, so we can open the other relic room. We'll get the meat for our health, and we'll get the potion as well. In the early game here, and early game being, like, overall, like the amount of times we're playing, not going to have a lot of shop options, so you just kind of take whatever we can get. The Bramble Vest is going to reflect the damage to attackers. It says but amplified, but I never really feel this impact, you know? I think I would feel this more if it was some sort of defensive capabilities. It gave me a point of armor, or, I don't know, just something to sort of round out the experience as opposed to just sort of reflecting damage. Maybe it's useful and I just don't feel it, but if it's useful and you don't feel it, is it really good game design? Who's to say? I guess I'm playing the game, so yes. That's a tough question to get into, if you ask me. All right, cleanse these up, pick these up. Got a bomb. Already got quite a few bombs, though. Oh, I didn't mean to hack that one to death. That's not what I meant to do. Looks like 6 bombs, 0 keys. So if we can find a way to get some of those bombs to turn into keys, we'll be sitting pretty here. All right. You see what I mean there? Like, I'm doing 20 damage with the swings, but only 10 damage with the throw. So it feels like I'm incentivized to walk up and auto attack or swing attack people, but you generally take a lot of damage that way. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky and it is balanced around that, but maybe not. I'm waiting for this guy to attack. Just walk, give him the smackaroo. Alright, this is a special guy. I think his name's Bobo or something, but he's going to charge at me. He's going to break all of the things along the way. So we're going to try and use him here to clear up all these rocks and look for any sort of special items or different food, or there's a bunch of different things that are in random rocks or can be randomly generated from rocks. See, like this bag of bombs right there. Bomb of bags. Bomb of bags sounds like a really interesting item. I don't know what that would be, a bomb of bags. It'd be like, it explodes and then everybody's covered, like their heads are covered in bags or something, like they're unexpectedly. So now I can offer an equipment here. I'm not gonna do it, maybe I should. Alright, we'll offer this. And it's just gonna sit here. And if I try to loot it again, I'll have to put something back up. And this persists across runs, right? So every time, every run, you have a chance of encountering this room, and then that item will be up on that pedestal. So next time I run through, that Bramble Vest will be up there, and I'll have the chance to loot it or swap it out with something. Generally, what I like to do, at least, is replace it with... Okay, pick up this stuff. Replace it with something that generates value for me. For instance, there is a miner's flask that will what am I thinking of here? There's a miner's flask that will create a potion every time you pick it up. So if you put that in there, what it'll do is every time you pick it up, it'll drop a potion, and then you can just put it right back, and you're 1 potion on top. Your net gain of 1 potion. None of these seem particularly good. This potion is pretty good, but not any better than what I have right now. I think they both heal about the same amount. The only difference being that you could scale the healing a little bit more. Some of the blessings you can get, and I don't actually know if you can get blessings at this stage in the game, but some of the ones you can get will increase healing, and the way that they do so, a lot of damage there. The way that it'll do so is a percent wise. So this will tick for maybe 2 health instead for like a minute, right? So 2 health every second for a minute. If you increase that by 50%, it takes for 3 health every second for a minute, increasing the healing more than just 1 little bite on that piece of fish. I'm pretty sure that's how it works out. Not a guarantee, but yeah, we'll get there when we get there. Right now we don't have our speedy boots, so we're just slow walking across everything, looking for keys, looking for other ways to spend our money. Let's see if we can convince this lad to hop right on that platform. This is another bit of a finicky one here, because, yeah, I want him to destroy those things. But I don't really want him to fall in the thing like that. Another weird thing about this game is that they create scenarios like this, where the it gives, at first glance, there's an appearance of a trap here, like you're unable to get to this thing because of a good thing all this food's around, because of the setup of the room. But in general, you can just sort of like jump on and jump off, and there's a couple of these like trap rooms, and I'll put traps in quotation marks there, trap rooms that don't function the way that you think they should, because they don't actually create a trap or a hazard for the player to jump over, and that's a little confusing. I'd say confusing. I would just say like unintuitive game design, if you ask me. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you kindly to turn around. Dungeon's off limits. Alright. Alright, the first time I played through, which is the other save file, as I just fought these guys right away. But I'm gonna guess that if I go and that was a pain, like I died quite a few times trying to fight them, because I thought that was the goal. But I think if I just go down here and kill the boss, that I'll be able to pop back up. So spooky. I'll be able to pop back up, and they'll let me through, because I'm like proving my worth right here. But this could be incorrect. This boss could be difficult. Pop those. If you don't, I'll probably accidentally have some pop here for me. So far, so good. Oh, there we go. This one didn't pop. And on the bright side to all this is that they take friendly fire damage. Most things in this game do some version of friendly fire damage. There are some exceptions, like the witches that drop the little thing, but like the people who make the bombs, there's like some bombardiers, and all of those folks all have friendly fire attached to their stuff, which is really convenient. So if Selt here, which is the name of this large lad, ever bumps into one of his own spawns, he will destroy it, because he does significant amounts of damage. Awkward, take 8 damage there. So I'm doing this awkward hop around. Ooh, actually hit him in the butt there. 1 hit so far is pretty good. Sometimes you can get unlucky circles, and so it will take like unexpected behaviors. Sometimes you get multiple rounds of him spawning like 4 or 5 of the larvae when he spawns the eggs. See, like this is a 4 spawn, which is pretty inconvenient, because I think it's proper then to spend time actually clearing them instead of DPSing the boss. Ideally, you would ignore those and just spend your whole time hitting the boss here. See, if one spawns over there like that, it's really not a huge deal, because you're, you know, he'll kill it himself as he walks through. It might be a her. Selt a female name? It's hard to tell. Selt to the earth, maybe? I don't know. I just feel like earthy things are always more feminine. Like Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, or You know, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them, right? Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, the, like, mother of creation, all that stuff. Celt's egg, that's an item that just spawns one of these egg things for me. This is Celt's blood, same thing. You drink the potion, spawn a bunch of the little egg things that spawn the little fossil worms. Dungeon key is going to open that door. And Celt's fragment is for the end game. The end game. I'm going to put that in air quotes real quick because if you put that in air quotes because if you beat the game once, you actually reach end game. It's not. You guys don't have anything to say? Where did you get that key? Not gonna like what you find there, though. True. No key. I'm gonna fish for the secret room a little bit. I don't expect it to be here. It could be here or here. Because generally, I think it's the same rules of Binding of Isaac as they have, like, adjacent... Like, it's more likely that they'll have more rooms attached to it. Oh, I was right with one. There's one down here. 3 bombs for 1 chest. The chest only has meat in it. Which, again, don't get me wrong, this meat's good, but it's not exactly life-saving. But what we can do is we can cook the meat here, assuming the meat's got full health. I think we're gonna do this too because I really want a key. Didn't get a key. Got a blueprint, though. Torches... Oh, my God. This is one of the worst curses, too. Swing size. Transmutes a carried relic. I don't want to use that at the moment. Man, it really stinks leaving that behind, but I only have... Oh! Okay. Here's what I can do. I can do this and use it on... the item I put on the altar, the Swip Swapper, right? And see if I can get a better version of something there. But it's going to be hard to be better than the Butcher's Cleaver. Let's see, so we can do this. Oh, whoops, I chose that. Sorry, I thought I was choosing which one to take, but I'm choosing which to put on there. So, put that on there. Looks like we're safe for now. Oh, I can just choose it. Okay. Excuse me? Okay. So it threw it into the abyss here, and I just lost the item. Man, what a fun first episode. Is it going to make me put this back, too? Oh! Whew! Alright, this is going to be a hard challenge if this is what the start of it looks like. I am now going into to floor number 3 here with 0... accoutrement, if as it were. 0 extra dilly-dallies. I have no relics to come with me. It is just me, a curse, 10 bombs, and a single potion. That is really shitty. I've never had that happen before. I've had that happen with gold before, where gold will fall on the bottom, but I've never had it happen with a relic before. On the bright side, the Butcher's Knife being the item that we're leaving up there is good, because, you know, next run, I'm going to have a Butcher's Knife. Just means that this run, I'm going to have a very hard time. Oof. Oh, good. Alright, so this is the... in Isaac, it's called a Devil Deal. I don't know what this is called in this game. Just the Curse Room, I guess. This is transforms items or 2 points of armor, and armor increases my damage. But it costs me 3 curses. Now, okay, if this wasn't... I think if I was already on a streak, I wouldn't do this, because 3 curses can actually just decimate a run. Does it taste more? Bite to the fruit. Health lock costs, no potions, increased fall damage. Okay, these are actually like tolerable curses. Some of the curses are actually like unplayable. Like you can get curses that'll completely ruin a run, especially if you have a build that the curse can like screw over pretty badly. Like if you have a lot of relics, like if the reason you've got this far is because you have relics, and then you hop into, or if you get a curse that will I just disable healing in some forms or another. That's one that's possible. Or it could, oh, see, now this is gonna hurt. Oh, actually, it's just gonna take a point of armor away. But I am losing damage every time I get hit by this stuff. There we go. Dodge, 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 dodge. Dodge. Alright, now this has an X on it, which generally I'm... Oh my god, I lost my second point of armor. Gaunts is very good. Oh my god. The X on that chest means... this rock means you can blow it up for something. In this case, a path downwards. Hopefully we can get some sort of loot. But I'm guessing it's going to be the guy with all the keys. Huh. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's just illuminating my path here? And this one's empty for some reason. Ask me to leave. Yeah, I'm not in a position right now in my current build to fight those guys. I don't even know if it opens if I fight them. So, they have, like, the cosmologist or whatever her name is down there. And, I should have peeped that skeleton. He might have had a key on it. Should always peep skeletons pretty much all the time, especially if you need a key or something of the sort. Try to be aware of where all the torches are, because they're the ones that are going to be giving me a bit of problem here. I'll pop one of them on the way through. This is another interesting thing. You see, this is hooked up to this, and there is nothing that destroys these blocks in the game. So there is actually no way I would ever take damage from. See, that's one I could take damage from. It seems like the random generation of the... Whoa! If I had Butcher's Knife, this is a real consideration, but I don't. So, goodbye. See, again, all of the torches being on the top of the room means I can comfortably hang down here. Clear the rats, kill the rats off. An interesting also thing about this game is more often than not, you never, like, slowly lose. You pretty much always are, like, doing okay, and then you get, like, a random situation that you just can't handle. And you're overcome, and you get killed that way. Is this a random chest? Oh, of course, I can't hold any of these, because I'm cursed. Alright, I got the armor point to increase my damage. That should help as long as I continuously dodge the fire bombs. This should be good, too. Again, want to sort of watch these fire things so we don't get... Oh, we are rolling in bombs. Okay, now... I'm okay on keys, and I'm actually okay on curses, so... Ooh, that scared me for a moment. So I'm going to leave that cursed room behind. Now, one thing I don't know is if armor... if key costs here are gonna eat my armor, or if it's just gonna... Okay, the answer is no. That I'm just going to get hit by a fireball while I'm opening the door. Of course. That's most likely going to be our undoing here, is the torches hitting us with random garbage. I say random, but I guess it's pretty predictable. Not even a... Oh, no, there was an item room. We got the more gold equals more damage. That's what this is. Why do I have a plus 10 damage from 0 points of armor? I mean, I suppose I'm grateful either way. What is up here? The boss room is up there? A boss room is up there. We are too early for the boss room. Why is that up there? See, this is the way down. I don't know what's happening. But, is it per room? No, it's just damage for gold. Alright. Squeeze on out before anything else happens. In general, it is usually worth it to participate in rooms over not, because you can get more things. Because you could get more power-ups, more health, more, all that kind of stuff. So there's one torch up here that's hidden behind the HUD, which is another thing this game will do sometimes, is hide things behind the HUD, which is pretty frustrating. I also noticed that that guy doesn't actually aim at where I am. He aims at where I was when he started aiming. So pretty easily exploitable, which is exactly what I meant before when I said that the game never really lets you die slowly. You just overwhelmingly die in like one instance of death. See that? I ate that fish a bit prematurely. Because we could have peppered it with the fireballs and probably gotten it out. This is another example of friendly fire being a thing. See, I can hide behind here and he'll eat this friendly fire for me. Literally friendly fire here. 50 health for that room. That doesn't seem like I could afford that right now. This is free though, so maybe there's have some healing properties in here. Pick that up for a 3rd point and some extra damage. That's pretty good because it's both defensive and offensive. But right now it's a hard time overcompensating or overcoming the detriment of these curses that I've been afflicted with. But I mean, that is a significant amount of damage. Pop that right away. Let's get that out of the way. There is a rotating blade in there. We should make note of that. This seems like an instance where if I blow up both of the statues, something interesting might happen, so I'm gonna try that. Definitely blowing that up. You see a little twinkle on the room there. Alright, sometimes the statues, if you detonate them, it'll reveal a thing that you can visit. Doesn't appear to be the case this time. Get rid of those two, because they're closest to me. Get rid of the pilfer, more pilfers, more pilfers. So far, so good. This run's going pretty good. 25 minutes on the first run. You really can't ask for, like, good times. Good, again, in quotes, because of the nature of this game, right? You're supposed to get better and stronger as the game goes on, so whenever you are weak early, it's... Oh my god, poison. What the heck even hit me? The poison? Disagree. Hard disagree. Lame. Anyways, the game goes on, your character gets stronger from the start, which makes these early levels a lot easier. But when you don't have everything available to your character, these early levels seem a lot more difficult. Yeah, I don't think I can pop either of those, so let's go on to the next floor and see if we can get some sort of altar. The altars, you could pray at the altars to get rid of some of these curses in exchange for health, but it doesn't, the game doesn't seem to be spawning them, and I don't know if it's because I wasn't supposed to get cursed on the first round. I mean, if that's the case, you shouldn't put, you know, cursed things in the game for the first round. Just a thought. Alright, that laugh means there's this witch, which has this global ability to just put down those things anywhere she wants. And they do a ton of damage, and like I said, they're global, so they become an extra point of like actual things you need to think about. We're picking up a lot of keys, a lot of lack of usefulness. I think this is worth it. I mean, there's only 3 objects in here, but generally these things could be worth it. So chests should give food now. Now, if you think about all of the meat we were getting in that first level because of the butcher's knife, now imagine if I still had that, where my health would be at and all of that good stuff. Alright, a lot of focus. Not too bad. I forgot about the flame again. Oh my lord, that is one of the most annoying things because your brain forgets to register. That's like, it's something you have to care about. Whereas this one, you see, like this beacon, my brain's been trained to care about it for the last 12 playthroughs. Not only that, but I got like a glare on my eyes right now, so. Just so you know, you can just sort of walk in and kill yourself. That's totally fine with the game. Game doesn't give a shit about you. 30 health. Very low. Throw this guy out. Stop it from generating more. Good. Dodging. See, one thing you learn early on is how unvaluable gold is. See, like I lost so much of it here because I've died early. Yeah, the curse has really screwed me over. I thought getting the thing would be worth it, but when you have no altars to fall back on, you end up just dying to curses, and that's a bit of a shame. But it's also not too bad. So oh, that was the dude. So let's talk to Arcanos.
Peasant, you've returned. Oh, someone new. Very well.
I love that he recognizes that you're not the same guy he was dealing with earlier.
Very well, peasant. I gathered some special items that may help you in the Undermine. Feel free to use gold you mine to pay for them. They will, of course, remain company property.
Of course they will. Do not fret, though. Your canary will ensure they end up passed on in case you meet your end. That's exactly what I was worried about. This is very good because I can pick up... Oh. That's only gold. Okay, that's worse than I thought. So what I'm going to basically put all of my gold into early is to preserving my gold later on. Thanks for giving me a hand out of that cave. Cleared up the forge. Oh, that's not this guy. Cleaned up the forge and have some new wares on display. Check them out. All the finest quality, I promise. If you buy something, I'll supply it to you and all your buds, you know, in case you... Well, you know. Also, I craft relics. If you come across any blueprints in the mines, bring them my way. So we're just going to buy gold upgrade after gold upgrade, and then throw upgrade after throw upgrade, as much as we can afford here. Alright, let's gold here. So we're going to grab the throw upgrade, and then maybe one more throw upgrade here. Let's see. Maybe two more. If this one's 150 now. Is this 150 now? 250. Alright, then let's get the auto attack. The melee attack upgrade too. Spikes, healing on an altar, all fooled is golden and delicious. This... Oh, Gaunt damage is probably one of the best ones, so we're going to pick this up. And then our next run is going to start with the Gaunts, or Gwants. That's got to be Gauntes, right? I'm going to Google that quick. Gaunts? Doesn't seem to get any exhaust. Gwants is spin. Oh, it's guantes. I think.
Guantes.
Who knew? Spanish for gloves. All right. Well, thanks for joining me on episode 1 of my Undermine adventure. Tune in for episode 2 coming in a couple days. See you later, folks, and stay beautiful. Bye-bye.